Hi y'all, this is Tamika. Welcome back to my channel, Bible Journaling on a Budget. This is going to be a short but informative video. I wanted to talk to you guys about these stencils that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. They're called Jot self-adhesive stencils. Do it yourself, create your own, and it has different designs on them where you can pretty much lay it down on your page. Self-adhesive meaning it's supposed to stick to your page, whatever it is you're journaling on, whether it's your Bible page or notebook or whatever, and keep the stencil from moving so that you can apply whatever kind of ink, paint, or whatever you want into the design so that you can transfer that onto your page. I'm coming to let you know that I did a test run on this stencil, and the adhesive on the back of this stencil is too strong. When I got through putting my mixture on it and tried to pull it up, the stencil ripped. You know, it's $1. It's from Dollar Tree, so it's not made out of the best type of material. But here's what I'm coming to tell you guys that I suggest you do with these in order for them to still be usable for $1. I took this one, the one that I was going to use, I tore up because, again, when I put it down on the page, the adhesive was too strong. When I went to peel it up, it started to rip. The stencil itself started to break. So I took the stencil. This is a totally different one. I took this stencil, and on the back of it, I brushed some baby powder. You can do this with baby powder, what do you call it? Any kind of powdery substance. There's something else you can use, just like baby powder, whatever. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. So take some sort of powdery substance and just wipe it on the back of the stencil to remove that stickiness, because that sticky back that they have on the back of the stencil is too strong for you to, I have found it to be. Now someone else's experience may be totally different, but I'm thinking now that I've removed the sticky back from it, I can now lay this stencil down, and if I need to stop it from moving, I can put a piece of washi tape on the sides, and you know how to remove the extra stickiness from washi tape to keep it from sticking onto your page or ripping your page. So you would just take a piece of washi tape, put it on your arm to remove at least one layer of that stickiness, and then you take it and stick it down to the side of your stencil and onto your page. That way when you get ready to remove this, it's not as sticky as it would normally be, because you've already removed some of the stickiness by putting it on your skin. Now, I'm going to try to show you how sticky this is. I don't know if you're going to be able to get the full effect from this video, but I'm trying to save you guys the loss of your page, or ripping a Bible page, or tearing up the stencil if you like it, because the one that I destroyed, basically, I wanted to use, but I couldn't use it anymore because when I started to take it apart, it started to tear. Now, what you're seeing now is an indication of what happens once it's on your page. You see how some of the stencil is coming up, but some of it is still being held down. That's exactly what was happening on my page. As I began to try to remove the stencil, part of it was sticking to the page and part of it was coming up, and it started to rip. So that resulted in me losing the stencil in its entirety. Because I was willing to lose the stencil in exchange for losing my page. Again, it was a test run. It wasn't a Bible page. I was just doing it on a piece of paper, thinking that, you know, let me test it on this piece of paper before I put it down in my Bible to make sure it's okay. I was glad I did that, because if I had not, I would have ruined one of my Bible journaling pages. So you see what you're getting right now, and this is just on regular copy paper. When you stick this down onto your page, this stuff is so strong, it's lifting the page. It's lifting this copy paper. So that's how strong the adhesive that they put on the back of this thing is. Now, I get that they're trying to create it where it doesn't stick down to your, where it sticks down to your page and it won't move. But at the same time, you don't want to ruin your page and you don't want to ruin the stencil. So this is what I did. I just took the stencil and I turned the sticky side up, and then I just took some baby powder and I sprinkled it on the stencil. Now I'm just trying to remove the stickiness off of it because I'm going to just use mine without it adhering to the page on its own. Like I said before, I'll just use some washi tape or whatever to get it to stick down if I'm, you know, afraid that it's going to move around and ruin the design that I'm trying to achieve. So this is basically what I did with the other stencil, the one that I just showed you, this one here. And I just spread this baby powder on the back of it. It removes the stickiness, and now I'm able to use it in my pages without it sticking down to my pages and risking ruining the stencil and ruining my page. So you can wipe this baby powder off. It's not permanent. You know, you can get some sort of paper towel or whatever and just wipe the baby powder off, and you're good with that particular portion of this process. And now you've seen what it did before, how it was lifting up the entire page with the stickiness on the back, and now you see it just lifts up with no problem. So that's exactly what I'm going for. So I just wanted to get on here and share this with you guys in case you have some of these stencils sitting in your stash and you're getting ready to use them or want to use them, that you may want to just try this on a surface, a piece of paper or whatever, to see if it's going to do to you what it did to me, because I don't want to ruin my stencil and I don't want to ruin my page. Now, on another note, the Dollar Tree does sell some stencils without that sticky back on it. These are just regular stencils that you lay down on the page, and you know, you put whatever kind of medium you want to get the design transferred onto your paper. Now, this doesn't have the sticky back on it again, so that's all you're pretty much doing with these. You're removing the sticky back and you're just going to lay it down on your page, and you're going to transfer the image without it adhering to your paper. So again, you know, I just wanted to get on here to show you guys this, to inform you of what will happen if you try to stick this stencil down on your page, because I'm glad I just wasn't doing it in one of my Bibles so that I, you know, wouldn't have ruined a page. But I can ruin the stencil and go buy another stencil out of Dollar Tree for $1 versus ruining, you know, an expensive journaling Bible. So I hope this was informative. I hope I caught some of you in time before you ruined any of your pages, so that you could definitely try removing the sticky back before you use the stencil. So as always, I appreciate you guys. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified when I upload new videos, hit the notification bell. You can also subscribe to my second channel, which is linked below. It's a crafting channel. Come follow me over there if you're so inclined to do so. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in to this video. I hope it was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next one. Bye.